Hey guys, episode 20 of the Stocks and Shares ISA series. Nice to get to episode 20, nice milestone, and getting a lot of new subscribers now, so hello to all of you. Leave a comment if you're new. Last week we've had the vaccine, the COVID vaccine from Pfizer, so portfolio's taken a bit of a hit. Most people's have gone up, but obviously I'm in mostly gold miners. So on the day, the gold price dropped about $100, which is sort of a probably the biggest one-day move for years, really. So obviously these gold and silver funds have taken a real pasting. It was down at 63. These two funds sort of earlier in the week, recovered a little bit, but I think still bullish longer term. I have to look at the big picture really. I mean, I started these two in March last year, and I've put in 40,000 into these two ISAs, so to be at 64.5 is pretty good. So carry on holding these. I'm sort of looking to put together my sort of longer term plan over the next year or two with the ISAs and my crypto portfolio. I might do that as sort of one big video. We'll see where we go from there. Over on Trading212, so not too much change in the ISA, or in the ISA value at least. I think down about £500 because I have got a lot of stocks in here. Some of these did reasonably well. Just to show you, the ARC-Pi is in the green. That did go in the red. I've added a little bit more to that. Again, just sold out of GlaxoSmithKline and put it in the invest account, just because I'd rather have growth stocks in the ISA, just to avoid capital gains tax. So that was where the money came from that. Some of these stocks sort of took a real pasting in the last week. Sort of the Amazons and people that were basically benefiting from the lockdown really. Amazon down 5%. So I've sold out of, for those of you who don't watch my crypto portfolio series, my sort of longer term goal is to sell out of some of those and invest it in the ISA and the invest account until I can put it in the ISA. So I've sold off about £1,200 of cryptocurrency that I wasn't sort of wanting to hold long term, and I've put that into these ISA and the invest account. And Assura is one of those new holdings. So they're a real estate investment trust that focuses on sort of medical buildings, doctors' surgeries and that sort of thing. Seems fairly stable, nice dividend. So you'll maybe have seen this in my long-term stocks pie. So started a position in that. Barrick Gold, obviously with the sell-off, 10% down this week. The Bitcoin ETP, Bitcoin's been doing well, so that is up. So pretty happy with that. I think I would have been down overall if I kept it in the tech pie that I had with sort of the Visas and MasterCards and PayPal and all of those. So pretty happy that I sold out into this. Some of my stocks, I mean, BT, 22% up this week. I mean, this is a long-term hold, so I kind of wouldn't have been too bothered if it stayed down at the low point and I could have bought in more when I start to sell other things, but can't can't moan at a 22% gain in a week. Some of the other tech ones from the ArcPie. Digital Realty Trust, again, was in the long-term stocks pie, so started a position in this with some of the new money. So they're a data center real estate investment trust. So pretty happy with that. Got one share in that. First Majestic Silver had a bit of a volatile week. Might not be able to see right at the top of the beginning of the graph there. It was at 1170. So that's taken a downturn this week. But again, should be fine. Glaxo, again, sort of fairly steady. I moved some of this over into the invest account. Just up a couple of percent. The S&P gold producers, again, sort of fairly well down this week with the gold move. Kia Group, been sort of, as I say, talking about this one. Thought it would do well, whether it's part of the vaccine or just sort of positive sentiment in them. 38% this week. Nice move. Not sure how long I'll sort of continue holding this one. May sort of want to divert some of this into other things, but keep holding for a little while. My little position in legal in general, obviously I do want this to be a large position, but yeah, they're up 24%. So this is what has sort of helped some of the losses, really. Nintendo has taken a real drop, I think, since the vaccine, whether people are thinking kids be back to schools and sort of everyone just be back to normal life, won't be sort of needing the Switch quite as much. So they've taken a bit of a hit. Polymetal, again, sort of pretty much just as volatile as all the rest of the gold miners, but happy with them long term. Started my investment in primary health properties again, so them and Assura, very similar real estate investment trusts. So got a small amount into them now. Shell has seen a nice bump this week with probably with the vaccine. Oil prices starting to come up a little on that anticipation, so nearly back to sort of break even on this one. Most of that's in the invest account now, though. I did throw a little bit more into this penny stock that the people are recommending on the Briscord, but we'll see. Sylvania Platinum, I'll put some more of this in the invest account. It's had a nice little week, even with the downturn. So still looks a solid company. Taylor Wimpey, another with the vaccine. I think they're sort of obviously positive sentiment on that. 20% up in the week. Although they never really shut down or anything, since with the second lockdown they haven't shut down, so not quite sure they would have been that bad even without a vaccine. Tesla, come down a little bit. Not really too long term on that, obviously. And made a start on my Tritax Big Box and Tritax Euro Box real estate investment trusts. So these are the sort of warehouse and large sort of distribution centre real estate investment trusts. So quite happy to start a position in those. And my big position, Volkswagen, seen a nice positive sort of uptrend. Again, probably because Europe is in lockdown and the vaccine news probably comes as a healthy bit of news. So they're up 12.7%. So yeah, some ups and downs in here. That's why it's sort of the amount hasn't really changed too much since last week. You see the big drop beginning of the week and then sort of slowly rising back up. But yeah, so just popping over to the invest account as well. So this has gone up with the new investments. So started a position in 3M, so they're one of my longer term holds. Alibaba, they're not longer term hold, they're just seem pretty solid at the moment, good growth, so just put a little bit more in them, maybe sell out later on. Arch Daniels Midland, Diageo, haven't had anything more to these two. The GlaxoSmithKline's transferred over from the ISA. Kia Group in here, now in a profit, because I bought in at a lower price. Lockheed Martin, started a position in them, part of the long-term dividend pie. Seem fairly solid, as I say. Added to my Nintendo position quite a bit, sort of in the downturn really, so I'm at a loss overall, but still pretty happy with them. Bought a little bit of Neo, just getting on the speculation. I thought might as well. Bit of a sort of the next Tesla, as everyone's calling them, but seem massively overvalued really. I'll sort of get out of this if it returns a little bit of profit, or a little bit more, 7% up now, but if it goes on a bit of a bubble run, then I'll sell out of that. Started the Raytheon Technologies position, so them and Lockheed Martin are part of the sort of defence side. Bought some more Rio Tinto. Again, a long-term hold, pretty happy with them. Shell, obviously in profit in here now, I haven't bought any more, but it's taken a big jump. I think overall I'm still slightly in the red. Supply at Me Capital, I bought a little bit more just with some spare money. Obviously 12,000 shares isn't a lot in that. Got a pending, I tried to buy some yesterday in Sylvania Platinum, but it didn't fill, so I'll go through soon. I don't think it's going to do too much on price at the moment, but still very positive on them. And Taylor Wimpey is unchanged in here. Looking to build this up more, but might get a bit of a pullback. So hopefully a few thousand going into there as well. So starting to build up the invest account, and hopefully this carries on, and we'll see. So leave your thoughts in the comments below, and drop a like if you appreciate the video, and subscribe if you want to see more.